You're an interesting man, Scott Lang. What's going on, peoples? How we doing today?
What's going on? What's going on?
Welcome on in to another episode of the Mancave101 Podcast. I am one of the many hosts, the man in the chair, Ron. I cannot control time like Kang the Conqueror, but I can control the stream, so I can shut this shit down immediately. Anyway, Brooklyn in the house. Big Chase, what's happening?
What's up, sir? What's up, folks?
And from the man cave, his enemies still refer to him as Kalo K.
Uh-oh.
Leo, what's going on, bro?
I'm keeping that name for the whole fucking year. I'm keeping it. You guys came up with it. I'm loving it. What's up, peoples?
So, like I said before, we are on episode 45. Wow, I can't believe we're close to a year, and we're planning something special for y'all for the first year anniversary of the podcast. And we appreciate all the love and support throughout this time. Obviously, will be more information on that coming soon. So as usual, you can find us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Twitter, and Twitch. I got everything. Yeah, I did.
You guys are getting good at this. I gotta say.
Yeah, I know, right? We're getting there. And as usual, we talk about spoilers, trailers, upcoming movies, any of that good stuff. So if there's anything that you feel like might be spoilery, feel free to come on back another day or run back the episode another time and find out what we're talking about. But as we usually do, I would love to tell y'all that I have a drink, but I'm detoxing from Florida.
Damn, Florida must have been rough.
No, not that rough, but so before we get started with our comic corner, cheers, gentlemen.
Salute.
Shalom, my guy.
We got a lot to talk about tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Lots to talk about.
Yep.
I will let Leo take it away with the comic corner. Here we go.
All right, ladies and gents, you know how this goes. You've been here for a minute. It's time to start the drinking game. The more I mess up, the nicer we get. All right. All right. So the first book on the chopping block today is Star Wars Mandalorian numero 7, number 7. People. This book has a first appearance of Moff Gideon. Oh shit!
I just want to point out that your boy Abel is in the chat. He's already talking about Leo drink. You probably said the name wrong.
Oh, you rotten son. All right. The writer is Rodney Barnes. The artist is George Genty. Sorry. Cover artist is Stephen McNeven. Is that right or wrong? Come on.
I don't know, but is today going to be a struggle for you? I just feel a struggle day.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be McNiven, and George is supposed to be Georges or George J.
See, these can't have a regular name.
Like Anthony and fucking Raheem or some shit.
We'll get canceled. The next book that we have on the chopping block, which I love this freaking cover, is Ghost Hunter number 10. This has other variant. Ghost Rider. Sorry. Says Ghost Hunter.
You said Ghost Hunter, and you should drink again.
Yeah.
I've been watching Hunter x Hunter, bro. I've been messing up my damn freaking phone.
It's Hunter. We're not getting into that debate, but anyway.
Hunter x Hunter.
Whatever. All right, this is Ghost Rider number 10. This also has one variant cover, but this is to my specifications. I like this cover better than any of the other ones. The writer is Benjamin Percy. The cover artist is John.
Drink. Jordan.
Bjorn. Jesus Christmas.
Dude, this is going to be I told you I wanted to drink tonight.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Welcome on in, bro. What's going on?
What up? What up? What up? Come on, man, Torn. You gotta catch up. I'm already like 4 shots in, bro. All right. The next book that we have is Amazing Spider-Man number 17. This has a first team appearance of Insidious 6, a demonic version of the Sinister Six. So once again, we're repeating. I don't know why, but whatever. This also has the first appearance of the origin of the Reek Rap, a demonic Spider-Man variant. So we're getting a new Spider-Man. So for the Spider-Man in the Spider-Verse, you got another one. This book has 3 different variants.
Nice.
Yeah, this book, because of that new Spider-Man. I say this is a hot pickup for the week, ladies and gents. Every time the new Spider-Man comes out, just get it. The cover artist is John Romita Jr. What the hell? Okay, the other artist is Eric McGinnis, and the writer is Zeb Wells. And also they got I just want to drink. They got a letterer, Joe Caramagna. Well, okay.
Yeah, that was pretty much on point. But I know you just wanted to drink.
Wait, so I said it right?
Yeah, I think.
Hold on. No, I'm gonna save that one. All right, the last book on the Comic Corner is Miles Morales Spider-Man Numero Dos, number 2. This has the first full appearance of wait. Did I wait? Rabble, a female villain who wields a advanced tech. So I'm guessing this is going to be like a Spidey Gwen. I haven't read this book yet, so I'm guessing it's going to be like another extra Spidey Gwen that's coming into it. But we also have Scorpion in this cover, which is not his first appearance as Miles, but I'm guessing that they're revamping it.
Yeah.
So this book has 3 variant covers. There's a lot of variant covers this week. The cover artist is Dyke Ruin. The writer is Cody Ziegler. Did I say that right?
DK Ruan.
Is DK?
DK Ruan. I knew that because I met him.
Oh shit!
Cody Ziegler and Federico Vincentini.
No.
About Vincentino.
Shit.
Leo's just trying to drink tonight.
Yeah.
It's been one of those days, people. So I need to get saucy.
See, look, even he got your back though, because he would have said the same thing. But I know for a fact it's DK Ruan. I know that's how you say his name.
It's DK Ruan.
DK, que lo que?
He does good work.
Yes, he does. This does it for the Comic Corner. As we always say in the comic, after we're done with the Comic Corner, please support your local comic book shops. Also, support the addiction that's supporting you. And that will do it for the Comic Corner. Thank you, everyone. Hey, let's get saucy, people. I'm in one of those moods.
Yeah, water is so good. Anyway.
This came from the land of water. You can't be.
Yeah, exactly. You can't be purged. All right. So we're going to get into some nerdy news at this moment.
News.
All right. So how pissed off do you guys want? Do you want to stay in a level mood today?
Let's make it work.
Let's just get hot. Let's just get hot right off the bat. Let's get hot.
Let's make it hot.
Let's make it hot.
It's official that Ezra Miller is going to be staying in the WB.
Side note,
that's not official.
Side note, Abel said that Ezra Miller officially pleaded guilty. So
yes. So he is pleading guilty, and also at the end of that article, he says he already did help. The reason why he's pleading guilty is because they give him a reduced sentence for the crime that he's reduced it down to trespassing. Put it that way. Because he did the program. They put him in a program for his anger issues and he was in on level.
So he's pleading guilty to burglary as part of a plea deal.
No, He got moved down.
And he's getting to stay as the Flash.
Yeah, so he's pleading guilty to burglary, but they're going to reduce it because he's willing to plead guilty and make it just
trespassing, and plus he's finishing up the program.
Whatever, buddy. Whatever.
You guys wanted to start it off miserable. There you go.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. DC gets none of my money, like none. They get none of my money now. I won't pay to see him in a movie. It's not happening.
Yeah, I was gonna be hard for me to see him in that.
I was not going to see Flashpoint to begin with. But like, come on, like
it's going to the point that he's not needed. I'm sorry. He's not. Give it to the Flash. Give it to the kid who plays the Flash in the show. Give it to him.
I don't know, man.
I've watched like 2 seasons of it, and I like the kid. So I was like, okay, give it to him, and he'll be able to fit into the role.
Broke into someone's house and stole multiple bottles of liquor.
Was it Mama Juana?
Dude, I think
he didn't go to Leo's house. He would have got his ass beat.
You guys ass shot.
he wouldn't be able to fucking zoom in and zoom out. I'll tell you that.
See if you're fast enough to get away from this.
All right, come on, just move a little bit quicker. Let's see what happens. All right, so let's talk about Megan. Megan exceeds expectations with $30.2 million in the box office on her debut weekend.
Hey, listen. You know, let me tell you something. I remember when Chucky first came out, it was a blockbuster because of, you know, and this is again where you just twisting, you know, people's childhoods and whatnot. Because here's this all-around, all-American toy, and he's a fucking serial killer. And Megan is just like that next level and whatnot. She's complete AI. And honestly, it's creepy as hell when you see the commercials. It's creepy as hell. It looks dope. So if there's half a story in there, I would expect it to, you know, to blow the door.
I saw them when they did that football in the I think it was on the 50-yard. The cheerleaders.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, yo, why would you do that? They got all of them riding down the fucking escalator together, and they all look alike.
Yo, it's crazy. I mean, listen, it's creepy as hell.
I also think that the recent horror film industry, like recent newer movies that have come out, leave a lot to be desired. Because recently we got, you know, the hopefully the last installment of Halloween. We got a recent Scream. I saw Smile, which I thought left some to be desired. I know a lot of people enjoyed Nope. I really didn't, even though I don't really know if I consider that a horror movie necessarily, but some people did. I mean, like, none of those movies were really like that good. So I think Megan, if it is any good, which apparently the homie over here
Torian said he enjoyed it.
Torian said he enjoyed it. So you know, I mean, listen, if it's any good, it's probably going to be popular.
And it's also supposed, in a rumor, it's already being greenlit for part 2.
Listen, here's the thing. You know, I'm a horror movie buff. Me and Charles are like we used to watch horror movies back to back to back. And I think the problem is that it gets harder and harder to kind of freak audiences out, to, you know, psych them out, freak them out. You know, we see a lot of violence on TV. You got streaming media platforms now. You got YouTube. So when you've seen some of this stuff, you know, slasher movies are great because, you know, they never really showed the slash. They never really saw, you know, somebody get their head chopped off and be able to see the whole thing in the blood. And now that you've seen all of this stuff, it's like, how do you really freak people out when they've seen so much? Action movies have a lot of slasher, you know, viewer value and whatnot. So I think the horror movie industry just is having a problem trying to keep quality, you know, movies in. You know, it's hard to do a Jason and a Michael Myers now. You aren't afraid of those fucking guys. Like,
we see enough of them at this point.
Nobody's afraid to go into the haunted house. I loved it. I remember when original It came out. I thought it was scary as hell. The newer one I like because they did it better, but there's scenes where it's really scary, but it's not as scary as the original. kind of the whole drama thing is not there and whatnot. So
it's an interesting take.
What was it?
The only thing hurting it, not having an R rating, he said 9 out of 10.
Oh shit! Okay,
Like gave it an 8.5.
Okay, yeah,
That's pretty high.
Everybody's trying to skirt the R rating.
Yeah,
so
I don't know why the fuck is everybody doing that.
So they can get more viewers.
So they can get more viewers.
They get more viewers because if it's an R rating, then it's actually not fit for the entire family. So we just dumb it down a little bit enough to get under an R, and now it's fun for the whole family. You can bring grandma in there and Auntie Joe and all of those. You know what I mean? So,
all in the game. I see your comments. Leo, do you have any Black Panther Wakanda Forever in the news or no?
Yes.
Okay, so I'll wait. I see your comment. I'm not ignoring you. I'll pop it up when we talk about Black Panther Wakanda Forever.
All right. This is a part of the rumor. Sadie Sink is reportedly being eyed to play a Marvel superhero Songbird in Thunderbolts.
Soft cut.
Yeah, soft cut. Yeah,
soft cut.
just because it's a freaking rumor, it's been done to death.
Yeah.
Okay, we have another rumor. See, this week has been full of rumors. I am sorry. All right. Rumors. Marvel Studios are reportedly developing a Strange Academy series centered around Wong and featuring American Chavez.
Oh, American Chavez.
I'm in.
Yeah, I mean, I actually picked up a couple of the Strange Academy comics, and those comics were actually, a lot of people loved the writing and the storytelling that was done in those books.
Yeah.
So, like, I think that there's a lot of potential there to explore more of the mystic arts and all that. So if that's really true, I honestly think that project would be dope.
Yo, can you bring up Torians?
Wait,
to the Marvel's division over at TMZ. Amazing.
I'm sorry, bro. This is the only way I can do this. This is all that came out this week. All right, let's see. Hugh Jackman denies ever taking steroids to play Wolverine. I can believe him. I kind of believe him, bro.
I believe that.
I mean, he was ripped, but I never took him to be like, geez, like something's going on.
Yeah, like
he was ripped, but I wouldn't say
he wasn't like steroid ripped. Like nobody takes steroids to just get like mildly pumped and whatnot. Like you want to look like the rampaging Hulk. So I don't think that he ever did. I'd be surprised.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
Okay, everybody. HBO The Last of Us debuts with 100% score on fucking Rotten Tomatoes.
Yo.
Yes. Amazing.
Yo.
Amazing.
What are we thinking?
I am so excited to watch this on Sunday, bro.
Yeah, bro.
I'm sorry, but I can't trust Rotten Tomatoes, bro.
That's fine. No, of course. Understood.
We've been burned so many times.
But we've been saying it for like, I think when we did the trailer review, which yes, Mancave101 Podcast, we did a trailer review for The Last of Us. Go back and find it in the archives.
Find it on the Mancave101 Podcast channel. Last of Us review.
Shameless plug. But I mean, we said it since then. Like the cast looks really good. If the storytelling is anything similar to the game, it's gonna be good. I just think I don't see any reason why it's not going to be really popular. Like I mean, and people, let's face facts. People eat up zombie stuff. They always have. Always have. And this is like taking zombie stuff to the next level. Because on top of that, there's clickers and bloaters. And like, I'm telling you, this is going to be like, if it blows up the way it should, it has potential to be like, to me, I'll go on a limb. I'll say this is going to get as much popularity as The Walking Dead did at its peak.
Okay.
Which The Walking Dead was, I don't know if you guys know, The Walking Dead was popular, bro.
Yes. Yeah, The Walking Dead is still popular.
No, but it lost like half its viewers after the Negan stuff.
Yeah.
They really did. They lost like half their viewership. But in fairness, I would say that peak Walking Dead was like a global phenomenon. I was in seasons 1 through 4, I was hooked on The Walking Dead. And then I just like stopped.
Yeah, with the Last of Us, all I've seen, I've never played the game. All I've seen is the gameplay on YouTube, and I'm like, God damn, this game looks sick. And I was like, okay, this depending on this series, I'm gonna get into it because you guys say it's the best. You, Abel, I think Wendell said it was the best game that you got, one of the best games you guys ever played. So I was like, okay, I downloaded the Ghost of Tsushima first. I'm gonna play that, beat that, and then I'm gonna go to The Last of Us.
It's the only game to date that I have finished on 2 difficulties, and I completed through, despite how long it was.
Wow,
Jesus Christ!
From start to finish, and it was a longer game.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Okay.
I think it's just an exciting time to do these types of movies, especially based off of games, because the technology's there. You just make it real. You just need a great story, which the game pretty much gives you, and then you just have to execute. So it's just a good time to do these types of movies and whatnot.
And Sunday we also it comes out this Sunday, right?
Yeah,
Sunday.
Yeah,
Sunday night, I believe. Yeah,
so 8:00, people. What we got?
I got some comments here. Fell off The Walking Dead. Once Rick left, yeah, I can understand that as well. I didn't watch the finale. I haven't seen anything since like the Negan stuff. Since they spoiler alert 1, 2, 3 captured Negan. That's the last thing I saw of The Walking Dead. Outside of that, I haven't seen shit else on the game here. People don't talk enough about the actual score details as opposed to the headline percentage number. For me, the 8.7 out of 10 score is more important. I think he's talking about
The what?
I think
the Rotten Tomatoes.
Are you talking about the Rotten Tomatoes score for the Last of Us? If that's the case, yeah. I mean, I think that's what he's. Yeah, I think that's what he's saying. So for me, the 8. But even so, 8.7 out of 10. Rotten Tomatoes usually doesn't give that great of grades. That's really high. No, 8.7 out of 10.
They gave fucking what's his face a 7.5.
What?
Captain Marvel.
We're gonna move off this topic before I get It's blasphemous.
All right, so we got some Marvel Studios is reportedly planning to fast track Doctor Strange number 3 to release before Avengers Secret Wars.
So something happens in this movie that has to take place before Avengers movie. Got it. Understood.
Bingo.
Okay. Let's do some fast track here, right? We're about to introduce Kang the Conqueror. What happened at the end of Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness? Hey, Doctor Strange, there's a bunch of incursions. I need you to come right now. So Doctor Strange is going to be solving some bullshit with the incursions, and it has to happen before the Avengers movie. Okay, got it. Yeah, I understand. I understand your plot, Kevin Feige. Thank you. We appreciate
it. At least he's thinking, shit. Yeah. He's like, oh, wait a minute. We got to put this thing in here in order for that thing to make sense. So, okay.
Mm-hmm. All right. We also got the first look of MODOK in the new Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania trailer. If you haven't seen it, go ahead, Aaron. Hit him.
I was about to say, if you haven't seen it, Mancave101 Podcast trailer review of the Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania trailer dropped yesterday.
Yeah, you can check it out on our channel on YouTube and Spotify and all that good stuff.
Yeah, definitely. So we got the first look of that, and you guys get Aaron's freaking raw reaction because he didn't see I don't know how he did it, but he did not play around on his phone all weekend long. So dude.
I was busy hunting gators in Florida, bro. What do you mean?
Aaron came back with some Crocs, real Crocs.
I was out in the wilderness.
He came back with some Crocs and a freaking alligator hat. But yes, we have our trailer review on that and MODOK and the trailer, and we are in for a treat, ladies and gentlemen, with Marvel coming up. All right, this one is a rumor, but Star Wars Adam Driver is reportedly to be the top choice for the role of Reed Richards in Fantastic Four reboot.
What?
That's Kylo Ren, brother. Kylo, do you guys see Kylo Ren as?
Yes, and that's I'm like, what? Reed Richards?
Really?
Yeah, dude.
Where? Where?
That would be interesting to say.
Where? No, seriously. Like, who looked at him and was like, "Yo, Reed Richards, dog. Reed Richards, Reed Richards." Like, where?
Dude, I don't know, man. This is a rumor, but
nah.
If they're doing
okay, Leo, question for you then. Adam Driver or the dude who plays Joe from the Netflix show that you're like mid on? You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yes.
Which between those two, who would you rather see playing Reed Richards? I'll get his name. Hang on a second.
Oh,
he plays God damn it, he plays Joe, the kid who plays Joe Goldberg. Forget his name. God damn it.
I'll take Joe fuck no. Wait.
that's not his name. That's not his name.
Wait, I'll take
Penn Bagley.
Oh, the one who plays the one in the restaurant?
The one who plays the serial killer in Netflix You. Penn Bagley. Or this guy, Adam Driver as Reed Richards. Yeah. Stuff, huh?
Fuck.
I'll take Penn. I'll take Penn.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Personally, I would take Penn.
I'll take Penn.
Only because I've seen his acting chops like that.
He's closer to that look and feel.
And
he's younger.
That too. He's younger.
For me, it's not so much about him younger, but he looks like he could be that guy. Adam Driver does not look like he can be him.
Dope reaction, by the way, Aaron, like Kid in the Candy Store. Yeah, when I see something like that. So let me tell you something. I know you guys can't tell from behind me that much, but I love Thanos, and I'm just starting to get the feeling that Kang is going to be our next Thanos, and it's getting me really fucking excited. like I just think he's just gonna, like, Jonathan Majors. I like him as an actor as well, but I just have a feeling Kang is just going to be off the charts. Yeah. I don't know why they picked an Ant-Man movie to really introduce him like this. That I kind of have qualms with. Mm-hmm. But I will say that the way they introduced him and how he looks in the trailer, he looks insane. So if it's anything like that, and he's going to stick around for a while, I can't help but be excited.
Dude, and, if he's sticking around the way that trailer came out.
Yeah, let us say a rumor is right.
Yeah, let's say a rumor.
Exactly.
He's I think, bro, Jonathan Majors. After this movie, he's not gonna be able to go anywhere because people are gonna be like, you can't let him go. There's no way.
Oh, dude, when you guys look up how long did he sign for Marvel for? I need to know, because if this is his last, if Quantumania is his last movie, his next bag is gonna be fucking.
Well, don't forget now, Jonathan Majors is gonna be in the next Creed.
No, I'm talking about for Marvel.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking for Marvel's bag. If this is his last movie tied as a contract, because I want to know how many movies did he sign on for this deal? Because if he signed on only for 3, this is his 3rd one. Because he did Loki. He did wait, what other movie? No, so this will be his second.
It'll be a second project.
Yes, second project.
But that's the thing. You've already confirmed a 3rd because it's literally Kang Dynasty is an Avengers movie.
Like,
so there's 3.
And I don't think they're gonna really publish that because it kind of gives it away. You know what I mean? If you know he's got a 3-year contract or a 3-movie deal, it's like, okay, 1 movie, 2 movies, so he's not like that. Just kind of kills it and whatnot.
I would think that as long as it doesn't come down to a fact of, like, I felt like there was a point in time where Marvel movies, like, you had to be signed so exclusively because of how much you were in, but they can get away with introducing him now and then sprinkling him here and there in other projects so that he can do other things like Creed and other movies like that and still proceed with his other goings on.
And honestly, all they got to do is when they do these recordings to just do extra footage that they can insert into these other stories, because a lot of these other stories are already written.
So Torin, we mentioned this. I don't know if he's going to show up in Loki, to be completely honest with you. I don't think he's going to.
I'm thinking Loki's going to be a filler.
Yeah, I think he's going to show up. I don't know how much.
It's probably going to be at the end. Right?
Yeah, I think it's going to show up. I just don't know how much.
Oh, what variant of Kang is going to be?
That too.
I mean, that too.
That too.
If they want to start bringing in different variants, there you go.
Yeah,
how many different Kang variants at this point? I don't know.
Shit, there's too many to count. It's depending on how many universes are they actually going to go into.
Right.
So this is all in the MCU, because if you go into the comic books, It's endless. That's the way they wrote it.
And that's the thing. I like just thinking about the future, right? So like Jonathan Majors is gonna have to eventually run into the Fantastic Four. You're gonna have to have Kang and the Fantastic Four meet up. So I mean, like, I just can't see him going anywhere anytime soon.
Yeah, I don't, and
there's no way that
his appearance and his presence opens up a lot of other portals also. You know what I mean? So, there's still like the Inhumans to come, and some of these other. So I just don't. Does anybody else find it weird that they haven't tried to put together the Defenders yet? Because I realized I found that kind of weird that they hadn't put them together, but.
They're probably gonna do that. You're talking about the Defenders with Daredevil, right?
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. What they're gonna do with this reboot, since it's getting 18 episodes. So imagine if they do say, okay, let's bring the whole cast back, except for fucking Iron Fist.
I was honestly, I'm glad Leo said it, because I was just gonna say, if you don't think the issue with the Defenders is that they are sitting there like, man, Finn Jones is really dog shit at this role, we should probably recast. Like that's the holdup, because the rest of them are fine. Kristen Ritter and
Jessica
Michael
Jones.
Coulter, Jessica Jones and Luke Cage, like they're fine. Yeah. But like Danny Rand or Finn Jones as Danny Rand is awful.
So do we reboot Iron Fist and introduce a new Iron Fist?
But that's the issue. Does anybody want a reboot of Iron Fist again?
Well, I like.
Is anybody going to be on the lookout for that on the radar?
I'm interested in Iron Fist as the character. Yes,
okay. I like the character. I don't like who they recruited, but Iron Fist is a character. I love the Iron Fist.
Now imagine, since we're getting 18 episodes of the Daredevil series, if we get 5 with Luke Cage, 5 with Jessica Jones, 5. Oh, come on, man. That would be so fucking dope. Dude, that would be so dope. First off, 5 with Daredevil.
You sound like
Jessica Jones.
You sound like me going into the Doctor Strange movie last year.
Oh, dude, yeah, dude.
I want this, and then I got this. Trust me, I promise you that's not happening. There's no way. You would have heard about it by now.
Or maybe what we do is replace Iron Fist with Shang-Chi.
Shang-Chi is too big. He has his own fan base, bro. That movie, everybody sleeps on that fucking movie. And that movie was really fucking good. And I actually watched it.
You sleep on that movie. You tell me all the time I'm crazy for ranking it so high.
You did rank it too high, but it was a good movie. I'm not saying it's a bad movie.
I thought it was good, but I still think he could fit into,
It'll be too much. And plus, we need to see these. We need to see these rings. All right, so
18. I think you meant 18 episodes.
Oh, 18 episodes. Oh, yeah,
18 episodes. The show will drag. If they're 20-minute episodes like She-Hulk, it's gonna drag. If not, then it won't. Sorry, Leo. I don't care how many times I have to say it.
Oh God! All right, everybody, bow your heads to the Queen. To the Queen. Oh. Our Lady, Angela Bassett. Won the motherfucking Golden fucking Globe for Best Supporting fucking Actress. Best lead actress. Best Supporting Actress, yes.
Best Supporting Actress.
Listen, man.
First Marvel movie character to win a fucking award.
A global. Listen, we all know Angela Bassett is way overdue for all of these accolades. She's doing everything that they can throw at her. And to be honest, I mean, I know we love Chadwick and everything, but Angela Bassett's character leads this fucking movie, bro. She leads this fucking movie, bro. So, just congratulations and many more. Like, open up the floodgates and just throw them at her feet, because she deserves everything.
Shit. All right. So on other Wakanda Forever news, actress.
Wait, sorry. I want to say, Johnny Fish, what's up, bro? How you doing, man?
What up?
And then my man Torrin said, Tarantino.
Tarantino. Yeah.
Marvel characters have no depth. No depth.
They're high school. No, they're what do you say? College. They're college characters. All they do is college characters. He's been watching too much of fucking what was the guy with the toilet seat on his head?
Peacemaker.
But he's been watching too. That's where he's judging everything by because he watched Peacemaker. Fucking asshole.
Peacemaker.
Okay, in Wakanda Forever, actress
Letitia Wright.
Letitia Wright says that she thinks that Black Panther 3 is already in development over at Marvel Studios.
Yeah, I believe it. I believe it.
I just would not be shocked I would not be shocked if we don't see it until 2026, 2027, because here's why. Because if we skip a long period of time, we can age the kid a little bit, and we could have him go into a teenager possibly. If we age now, granted, Marvel, you can kind of do anything. You can maneuver timelines and blah blah blah, and there's that the other thing. But I think if you skip a little bit of time, the kid can be older. You know what I mean?
No, I agree. I agree too. Like if you, and this is what I was saying before about putting someone else in the Black Panther suit. Like you have to give this some time for people to digest and miss him, and then when you're ready to put somebody else in the suit, the audience will be ready. And at this point, 2 or 3 years will put them at a point where you can come back with a new story. You've closed out everything, so everything that you reintroduce will be new and whatnot. So you can take it from any angle at this point.
And people are going to be dying for that T'Challa character to come back.
Crazy. That's
but
what
I feel bad for the guy who's going to wear that suit, though.
I just wonder how they handle taking the powers away from Shuri and then giving them to a younger Black Panther. Like, I wonder how that.
I don't think they will. I don't really think they will.
Probably share it most likely.
But there's never been 2 Black Panthers at the same time.
Yeah, I don't think they will. She will likely train him, number one, and at the end of the day, Shuri is a technologist, so you know what I mean. So she will play the same role that she played with Chadwick Boseman's character when he was doing it. And so I don't think there'll be too much of an issue and whatnot.
You can say, "Hey, auntie."
Hey, auntie. And Johnny Fish, yes. Peacemaker is Leo's favorite show of last year.
Yes.
Like if you looked at a top 10 list, Peacemaker was his number 1 of 2022 for sure. It was definitely up there.
One.
That's one.
That's one. That is one. I'm gonna let that one go. That's one. All right. Rumors season 2 of Moon Knight Disney Plus series will reportedly premiere before the MCU's Avengers Secret Wars film.
As it should.
Yes.
As it should.
Yes.
As it should.
Yeah.
As it should.
Right.
And I haven't heard no fucking Black Panther news.
Wait, was that your last bit of Black Panther news? Just curious.
Yes.
Okay, wait. I want to jump back to All in the Games 2 comments from earlier, so this way we don't overlook them. I didn't see this. I don't know if you guys did, but if it's true, I'll do a quick Google search and check. Okay. But he's basically saying Black Panther: Wakanda Forever still making money domestically, less than $13 million from passing Age of Ultron as the MCU's 6th grossing domestic movie of all time. And Black Panther franchise is the only non-Avengers MCU to have both of its movies pass 400 million domestically. To cap Iron Man, Spidey, their 3rd movies to do the same. So I haven't looked at the numbers recently, but if those 2 things are true, which I can try to confirm in a minute, I'm just going to give flowers to Ryan Coogler again. I understand that, say whatever you want. If you maybe are like me and I enjoyed the 2nd movie, I still enjoy the 1st movie more. That's just me being truthful. But both of those movies, and considering what he had to do in the 2nd movie, given the circumstances that happened, you can't say enough about the job Ryan Coogler did directing. Because what he did to turn that franchise into what it is, and now he's going to get a 3rd installment where he gets to reboot a T'Challa character. If he does that correctly, he should get a million jobs from Marvel moving forward. He should get like every project he can handle. Yeah,
exactly. I agree. Listen, I think the Black Panther, the first Black Panther movie, was just stellar and just a blockbuster in general for so many reasons. But to have to come back, everybody knows the first one is easy. No one's seen it. But once people see it, you come back with the part 2 is where it usually crashes and burns. And I think for him to have to come back, write this story, introduce a new character in Namor, and then have to put somebody else in that suit at a time where we still hadn't really officially said goodbye to Chadwick Boseman was just like an absolute crazy job. And for them to not only make it successful, but to knock it out of the park at the level that it did, is still just crazy. So I'm looking forward to part 3, and I think he's still holding back. I think he's got stuff that he just hasn't released yet. Honestly,
I think this was his. I remember them actually on Black Panther 3, and he was like, "I need to get through Black Panther 2 to me decide if I'm going to make another one. If I want to make another one." So most likely Marvel. I highly doubt that they let anybody else touch Black Panther. As a director. I highly doubt.
And
it's an instant crash and burn, bro. It's an instant crash and burn.
And to your point, though, we compare. So, like on this podcast, we have a tendency of doing things like comparing Marvel projects to DC projects, which at this point is apples to oranges, right?
Right.
But to Chase's point, this is now Ryan Coogler's second Black Panther installment. Say whatever you want, but you can look at somebody like Taika Waititi and what he did in his second installment of Thor and see that you can easily flop a fucking franchise with doing one of those.
Yeah.
Because he flopped Thor to the ground with Love and Thunder, the way he did it, right?
Yeah.
So Coogler easily could have flopped this movie and it would have been a wrap at this point.
Right.
But he didn't. He kept the franchise afloat. Better than afloat, obviously. It's a good movie. I'm not going to sit here and say it's a bad movie. It's not. But he's going to keep it going, and he's going to get other projects, including a Dora Milaje project and a Black Panther 3. So that right there should just tell you the level of director that he is.
Yeah, and let's not get it again twisted. You know, Angela Bassett wouldn't allow him to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm quite sure she was at the table, like listening to all of these things, navigating, and like, yeah, we're not doing this, we are doing this, Like, I'm quite sure she helped, because she was like, yo, early after the Black Panther movie had started to calm down, she was the one that was like, listen, the next Black Panther is going to be absolutely out of control. Y'all gonna love it,
dude. And also, I was thinking about when Angela Bassett had a problem with her character dying off. She said it in an interview. She didn't want Queen Ramonda to die off.
Yeah.
But after she watched the way he edited the film and put it into there, she was okay with it, right? Because he sees where the story is going to go. Because just if he does a Dora Milaje movie, that doesn't mean that Angela Bassett can't be in it.
Show.
Right.
Dora Milaje is going to be a show.
Listen.
But she still can be in it because he's going to go back. He's going to go back.
He's going to go back. Right. Sure. He's going to go back. You got to close out this part of the chapter in order to go forward. But at this point, we understand that doesn't mean we can't write stories that happened in the past and whatnot.
Let me just bring up a couple of these comments. Fun fact, the person typing this comment did some background work on a little MCU film called The Winter Soldier that was codenamed Freezer Burn when it was being filmed.
Freezer Burn?
Codenamed Freezer Burn. We had a whole debate about The Winter Soldier that I'm not going to get into on this podcast today.
Why not? You don't want the second strike? You don't want the second strike? First premiere of fucking Black Panther, the best movie ever? What happened? First appearance of Spider-Man? What happened?
We're not doing this tonight. We're not doing this tonight. Right? Okay, wait. We got a couple people in the comments here. That's fine. I'll take an L if I take an L. I see All in the Game. I think Johnny Fish is still here, and I see Torin obviously floating around. Guys, of these two movies, which movie would you guys say was the better MCU film? Take it. I'll take an L if you want. So, Captain America: Civil War or Captain America: The Winter Soldier? Pick one of those two movies. I'll let you guys do that, and we can read a couple more of these comments. If I take an L, I'll take an L. I'm just saying. I know where I stand on it. Would love for Marvel Studios to go back and clean up the VFX at the end of the first movie. I think you're talking about for Black Panther 1. Yeah, I could understand that. That was messed up. They took the budget from Coogler to throw it into Infinity War. Yeah, this is true. This is true.
Yeah.
Money also right. It's just a comment about some other VFX priorities. Johnny Fish says Winter Soldier. And On the Game says enjoyed Civil War more. Torin, not to put any pressure on you, but you're a deciding vote here because I think you're our third. So we'll see where that goes. But anyway, what other news you got while we're waiting for that comment to come through?
That would be the end of the news. I don't want to go into too much of speculation. I don't want to go to too much of the rumors because everybody and their mama is going to be okay. Everybody who's did an MCU movie is going to be in Secret Wars. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to repeat every fucking person that they're thinking about doing is a rumor. I'm not going to fucking speculate that much. I already gave you 3 speculations tonight.
So Torin says Winter Soldier because of the bias.
Well, really?
I win.
Really, fucking Torin.
No, I mean, listen, we did our top 5 Marvelous. Shameless plug if you want to go back and watch that video. We did a list of all the movies from the first 4 phases of the MCU.
4 phases, yes.
4 phases of the MCU. So if you want to go back and watch that video, I'll try and drop a link in the description for anybody watching after the fact. But we did a list. I lumped these following movies together. Civil War, very good movie. Thor Ragnarok, very good movie. Winter Soldier, Captain America, the Winter Soldier. Very good movie. I just happen to rank Winter Soldier slightly ahead of those 2 movies in my ranking list. Personal preference. Leo loved Civil War. And he also loved Ultron, which a lot of people didn't love the Ultron movie.
Come on, man. Ultron was a freaking good movie. Shit. Whatever. All right, so I actually do have some more bit of news. And then you guys have to give us your review. This is going to be good. All right. This week, a lot of the TikTok news that's been going around that. Okay, so this is the way the story goes. There's this kid that was called Marvel Geek. He's was a 14-year-old content creator on TikTok. He said King Lion and Queen Lion actually stitched one of his videos, and as King and Queen Lion, he's the GOAT of TikTok videos in TikTok. He is surpassed. He is very knowledgeable. If you don't know him on TikTok, please go check him up and look at his content. His content is great. And so King Lion saw this 14-year-old kid that reminded him of himself as a younger man learning about comic books. And he started doing TikTok videos and talking about the comic books. So King Lion stitched one of his videos, and the kid went up on his TikTok page and said, "Holy shit, was so excited that I got one of my favorite TikTok content creators to stitch one of my videos and liked it. I'm so excited. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate it," and gets off. And then King Lion starts having a conversation with him and says, "Hey, hello, how you doing?" Blah, blah, blah. Starts introducing himself. And everybody starts hating on the 14-year-old kid.
Of course they do.
And they mass reported this poor kid's fucking page 4 times. A 14-year-old kid who's just reading comic books that all of us know that we love, same way that we all grew up is reading comic books and loving it and wish that we had a platform that we could speak our mind on it. And you have a 14-year-old kid that loves comic books, and the fucking toxicity that because people hate King Queen Lion so much, they've mass reported a 14-year-old kid.
Listen, I'm it's not cool, but I'm not surprised. A lot of social media is driven off of being mean-spirited because you can be anonymous. So, we hate to see people get happy. We hate to see people progress. I don't want to get into it, but this, again, I always tell people, the whole thing with the Kanye West thing, my problem was they were watching this man implode and people were cheering and had the fucking audacity to say that he was a genius. The man lost $2 billion fucking dollars in a few days, and people were saying he was a fucking genius. And social media is gotten to be a place where the mean-spirited people go to do evil shit and then turn their computers off. So I'm not surprised. I'm just not surprised.
And
keyboard bullies, bro.
Dude, and also at there's a golden light, and at the end of the tunnel, the kid made to continue the story. The kid made 4 different pages. All 4 pages got massively banned. All 4 pages got massively reported on. So after that, the kid did his farewell goodbye on TikTok because his father said, "You're too young. This is too toxic for you. You can't be on here."
Right.
So the kid made the light under the end of the tunnel. The Marvel Geek made a YouTube page. King Lion and all the content creators of comic books jumped on this kid and pushed him. In 2 days, this kid is already at 30,000 subscribers.
Jesus.
Salute King and Queen Lion, bro. Salute all the content creators that got behind our youth, man. This is what this stuff is supposed to do. So salute them, man.
And now the kid, King Lion is backing him and he's promoting him. If you are part of our little close knit group here on YouTube and all of our other platforms, please go to the Marvel Geek on YouTube and support this kid. He deserves everything that he gets. This kid is only 14 years old, and he deserves what we can all be behind him and support him. It doesn't hurt just to hit subscribe, bro. It's
a fact, bro.
The Marvel Geek?
Yeah, the Marvel Geek.
I will drop a ping to his page, a link to his page in the description of the YouTube video if anybody wants to go check it out, because that is sensational. That obviously not that he was banned to begin with, but that type of promotion is fantastic. Yeah, shout out to King Queen Lion. That's
and for us as a community, as comic book geeks, nerds, and we love what we love.
Like what we
finally something is going right in our way that we are supporting cold-heartedly and what we're supposed to get supported as a young person just trying to freaking talk about comic books.
Yeah, why can't we get more, more support out there for people trying to do you know what I mean? Like I don't get it. I just don't get it sometimes, man.
It doesn't it's basically the crab in the barrel mentality. Just because you hate one person, you shouldn't be attacking a 14-year-old child.
Yeah, no, it's not right at all.
Just because he said he likes a content creator does not make him the fucking content creator that you hate.
Well, let's also just make some things clear here. Number one, this kid is brown. He's black or brown. So we already understand that, these are the same people that hated the little young girl in the Cheerios commercial because her parents were interracial. So we know that the hate is out there. We know that it's real, and we know that people don't have a fucking heart. I just put up a TikTok post pointing to a racist sound where they're like it's a whole song, and you would not believe the amount of people that have posted using this racist song, talking about doing violence to black people and Jewish people, blah blah blah, and whatnot. And this shit's just been running on TikTok. So I'm not surprised. This shit is out here, but it's more important that people like us don't allow this shit to happen and make sure that we jump on it and get behind these young, content creators and whatnot, and just, and back them up and lift them up and whatnot. So this was just dope that they did this and whatnot. And, so I'm just not surprised, man. Like social media is an evil place, bro. It really is.
And also on the funny thing that I love about King and Queen Lion, when King and Queen Lion, King and Queen Lion only had 13,000 subscribers on YouTube, right? So when he told Marvel Geek, he says, "Hey, Marvel Geek, when you pass me, all I want you to do is make a video say on your left." Dude, it's the story. It starts off. It breaks your heart because you can see the pain in this kid's eyes when he had to leave, but the parents did the right thing. You can see the pain in this kid's eyes, but the light at the end of the tunnel is how great this community is when we decide to say, "Hey, let's cut all our differences. Let's cut all the bullshit. Let's support this kid."
Yeah.
And that's what he got. And I just wanted to mention it today on our news because it's been making a lot of rounds in the TikTok community and the YouTube community, and a lot of comic book content creators have been bringing it out. And we're kind of a comic book creator as well. So I wanted to shine light on it. The last bit of our news for tonight is these two gentlemen right here.
Oh, actually, we'll save more for next time because I think Chase has actually got to dip out. He's got
let's go ahead and just do it. Let's get it on.
Let's go ahead and just do it. Oh, okay. Fair enough. All right, so
these two gentlemen right here. These two gentlemen here. We finally got Aaron to watch Game of Thrones.
Guys, I'm watching things like a big boy. Yay!
Chase has restarted Game of Thrones because he fell off a little bit, but it keeps fucking Game of Thrones fucking dragons, whatever. On the dragons, it got him back into it. All right, so people, please tell me reviews. I need to hear it. First season, episode 1. Let's hit it. Give me a synopsis.
My episode, Jesus, man. I don't know.
Just give me a synopsis of what you see.
All right, why don't we just talk about? So, Chase, what episode are you up to, Chase?
I'm up to 7. I'm up to up to 7.
So last night I got up to episode 7 as well. So we're around the same place. So what I will say is, if I had to give initial thoughts, there's a lot of fucking incest in the show, and it's disturbing. It's very fucking disturbing. I understand that at the time maybe your options were less, but goddamn, brother and sister, what are we? Goddamn, brother, like, come on. That's just the first thing that jumped right out to me. I was like, well, this is fun. Sweet Home Alabama. The second thing I will say is, if I just had to pick a topic that jumps off the page, the Lannisters suck. God, I hate all of them. I don't even know them that well, but like, what the fuck is first off, the little kid's name is Joffrey. That name makes me want to slap him. I hated that kid from the second he was on the screen. I don't even know anything about him yet. All I know is he's just a little douche. I just hope something bad happens to him. And his mom, the queen, is awful too.
Yeah,
God, I don't even know, but they just seem awful.
She's a terrible piece of work.
Oh,
I know for me, like I tried to watch this thing 3 times in its heyday, and maybe just coming in at the wrong times or whatever. But I can appreciate having watched House of Dragons allowed me to have a kind of a pre-understanding about how things are going to go. So when I started watching it, like, okay, this is going to happen, that's going to happen. Now just getting to know the characters again. And also being able to binge watch this, because if this thing was spoon-fed to me week by week, I definitely would. This is probably what made me fall off also, because if you come in on certain episodes, you won't have any clue what the fuck's going on. Mm-hmm. And it doesn't help that because they're talking in that old English style and all of that, you kind of have to figure out what the hell they're talking about. But it's a lot more appealing at this point. I did enjoy it. I am going through the story. When they threw the hot pot of gold on my man's head.
I just watched that episode. As soon as he stood up and started heating up the gold, I was like, oh no, this is not what we're doing, right?
I was like, Lord, bro. But I knew when he came back and he was all drunk, acting stupid. I'm like, this dude's gonna get killed or whatnot.
Can we also just talk about in general the gratuitous violence that goes on in this show? When they did the jousting and my man stuck the thing in his neck, I was like, what are we doing? I was like,
man, everybody's just watching. He's not like blood, like shooting out,
coming out of his neck. I'm like, this is horrible.
Khal Drogo
so
is
good
the
at the
beast.
same
time.
That I was about to say that. What the hell is that dude's name? He calls himself the Dragon.
Yeah,
what's his name? Targaryen.
The brother. Brother. Yeah.
Targaryen. Yeah, he was also a douche. I knew he was gonna die eventually.
Yeah. He was a coward anyway.
The only problem is I know Jason Momoa as Aquaman, so I just keep seeing Aquaman.
Yeah. That's the trouble.
So now I can't see him as this role because I see him as fucking Aquaman.
I agree. I can't unsee it. Although the sex scene with Daenerys, I'm like, okay.
He was. He went in.
Just tearing that shit up.
That damn Cersei and Jaime Lannister. Yeah, they're assholes.
Yeah, Jaime Lannister is the one that I want to catch in the dark fucking alley, bro.
Not only are they assholes, but they're nasty assholes too. Like, come on, man, what are we doing here? This is only the beginning. So I've been told. What do I think of the theme song? The theme song is incredible. There's no other way around it. It's
Oh God, you guys.
It's just about to get ugly. You can tell because what's amazing is they've written it in a way where these situations can be easily rectified, but everybody keeps missing everybody. So now they're going after the imp to tell the queen to let him go, not knowing that he's already left. So they're going to think that he's lying. That's just going to escalate. Like all of this shit's just, they're going to find out that the dragon has gotten his ass, got his gold crown on. That's going to escalate to some bullshit. It's you can see this shit's just the beginning of a lot of.
Is it weird that I actually like the imp? Like I like him.
He's dope. Listen,
dude, and I know things.
He's a little asshole, but he like tells it what it is. He's like, I'm gonna drink, I'm gonna fuck bitches, and it is what it is. Like,
I'm rich. I'm
here. I respect your energy, dog. You know what I mean?
He said, this is what we doing. This is what we doing.
I'm rich. I'm a little person. I'm good. And I can be an asshole all I want. Because
I remember he was leaving, and he was talking to the Stark's kid, and the Stark's kid was telling him like, go visit this chick at this brothel that's on your way, and he was like, oh yeah, I'll tell her you said hi or some shit like that. I was like, yeah, you just don't give a fuck. He's like, yeah, whatever.
He doesn't give a shit.
Basically, like, I'm gonna go fuck your bitch, and you ain't gonna do anything about it.
Exactly. And she gonna like it. She gonna love me in the morning.
That's it.
Yeah, absolutely. Nah, and like I said, it's just the beginning, but it's dope. But again, being able to binge watch it and kind of having that pre-knowledge from watching House of Dragons allows it to flow smoother because you kind of know what to expect. You're just trying to figure out who everybody is and whatnot.
Jamie Lannister actor would make a great Doom, in my opinion.
Yeah, he could.
He's got that look.
You guys are still at the first season. It gets good.
Coming here, I'm thinking of episodes I can't wait for AA Ron to watch, but most of them are in later seasons. So Abel told me yesterday, and I'm assuming if you guys have watched the show in the chat, you'll know. He said season 3, episode 8 or 9, he needs somebody to tape my reaction to some bullshit that happens. So I'm assuming you all know around about what he's talking about. So if that's the case, I'll be sure to get like a live reaction. Or somebody.
So Aaron and I will keep plugging in on the podcast, letting you know how far we've gotten in our reaction to everything.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to finish a couple more tonight as well, so we'll see.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely, ladies and gents. So we got Aaron to watch Game of Thrones. This is an accomplishment for the podcast. Thank you very much. We got Chase watching it back up again. So then once he's done with that, we're going to freaking House of Dragons, and we'll be good. And that does it for the news.
I got Johnny percent. Oh damn, yep. So it said, "Ooh, I know what that is." I ain't saying shit though. Yo, I'm kind of yelling, piquing my interest here. What the hell is gonna happen in this season? God
season 3, it gets.
I haven't even gotten to see. I didn't realize that they changed the mountain actor. Wasn't always my boy, the actual mountain.
Oh yeah,
they changed actors, right? Because I know the other dude, he's the world's strongest man, obviously. Yes. The other one who plays him in later seasons.
Yes,
but even he was like a gigantic asshole too. I was like, but I get it.
But you still haven't seen. You haven't met the real mountain.
That's what I can't wait for that either. So we'll see. I'm gonna keep plugging along, man. Hoping to get to season 2 soon.
We'll keep you guys updated as we move along.
Keep you guys updated.
Yes, gentlemen. So that does it for the news, ladies and gents, and that does it for our wrap up. You want to close us out, Aaron?
I shall. Everybody, don't forget, check us out on all of our platforms. I'm gonna do it again: Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, Twitch, Instagram. I don't know. I missed something. Apple Music Podcast, Spotify, all that stuff. Check us out there. We'll be uploading more content coming soon, guys. We promise. The holiday time got a little slow, but we're going to be back at it, ramping things up full bore. Multiple videos a week. And we got other surprises coming for y'all.
Oh shit! We forgot to mention we have a very special artist spotlight.
Yo,
that is coming out.
Yeah,
I think it's
tomorrow.
We're dropping it tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
If you guys want to spend money
in a good place,
in a good place with a very good person, a very nice person, a very kind-hearted person. If you want to spend your money and you're a collector and you like one-of-a-kind type of stuff, watch tomorrow, like around what, noon, Aaron, or noon or 2?
Probably around 1 o'clock Eastern.
Yeah,
1 o'clock Eastern. Watch who we do our artist spotlight on.
For those that don't know, I'm sorry. For those who don't know, our artist spotlight, man, we basically just went around and find all kinds of dudes that's doing some of the coolest stuff. So if you're a collector, if you're somebody that's into art, if you're someone's into statues, into fashion, whatever it is, we're finding guys that are out there that you need to know. And my man Chris Temple, shout out to Chris Temple. Listen, definitely check out this artist spotlight tomorrow. You are gonna love what he does. Yeah, you're gonna love it. I know. I'm getting my order ready. Aaron's getting his, and Leo's getting his, and you're gonna want to get yours too.
Just to let you guys know. Hold on. Ain't nobody watching.
If anybody sees a frying pan come out from the right side of the screen, we know Leo's in trouble.
My email's already sent.
Guys, that was Leo's last podcast, episode 45. He made it 45 weeks, and this is going to be it for him. So make sure you guys say goodbye.
There'll be a little circle where his face used to be. We'll have a little K like this. That's it for us.
Just remember me, okay? Remember me. Have a shot of Mama Juana every time you hear a fucking frying pan hit somebody.
But anyway, that was episode 45. We appreciate y'all kicking it with us. We'll be back next week. More of us. We're going to do a review of the first episode of The Last of Us. So those are going to start coming weekly, including in the podcast. So be on the lookout for those. And we can't wait to kick it with y'all next week. We appreciate you being with us. Peace.
Peace.
Deuces.
Dope.